Good evening and welcome to Wealth Creation Through Industrialization. My name is Hadiza Olao Shebiko. Last week we indicated that we shall bring you programs that would inspire and motivate you to float in your own business. In fulfilling that promise, we're showcasing Crown Nature's Nigeria Limited on tonight's program. Crown Nature's Nigeria Limited is a BOI-assisted indigenous manufacturer of exotic African headwear, especially hats and caps, made with traditional Adireta and dye, Ankara, batik, kente, and ashoke fabrics. The company is one of the beneficiaries of the 100 billion Cotton, Textile and Garment Revival Fund that BOI was appointed to manage in the year 2009. The facility has assisted the company in expanding its annual production capacity to 1.2 million caps annually. The company currently employs 65 workers and plans to capture 25% of the Nigerian market, into which more than 50 million caps are imported yearly. Do stay tuned for the inspiring story of CNL that was promoted by a young lady. I'm sure you'll find it interesting. The 100 billion Naira Cotton, Textile and Garment CTG Revival Fund, which was launched in December 2009, has continued to make significant and positive impact in the Nigerian textile industry. Among one of the many beneficiaries of the fund is a garmenting company, Crown Nature's Nigeria Limited. The company is a pioneer indigenous manufacturer of various kinds of branded and unbranded headwear such as baseball caps, polo caps, bucket hats, sun visors, and other items like aprons and related accessories. Recently, at the Musum Center in Lagos, the company unveiled its product to an expectant public.
Unveiled these hats, which I hope sell very well, and all Nigerians should be proud of.
Wow, beautiful. Please put your hands together. Wow.
Okay, please, now let's check on one cup. Yes, admire one cup and get busy. Yes, beautiful. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Please put your hands together for that.
Welcoming the guests to the launch, the chairman, Crown Nature's CNL, as it's fondly called, narrated how the Bank of Industry support has positively impacted on his company.
With the interjection of the Cotton, Textile and Garment Fund from the Bank of Industry, BOI, Our annual production capacity currently stands at 1.2 million, while creating direct jobs for 62 persons, that's 62 workers in the employ of the company. There is still a huge shortfall if compared with the market research of 50 million units of caps and hats being illegally imported into the country yearly. Crown Nature seeks to attain 25% of the market, which will lead to further economic gain of additional job creation of about 700 jobs, emergence of raw material industries, and general wealth creation. The company is a value-driven organization, always seeking to give our customers utmost satisfaction through creativity. This is what has led to the innovation of ethnic exotic caps and arts, a creativity posed to further promote Nigerian fabric locally and internationally. Crown Nature's products appeal to individuals, corporate organizations, government agencies, religious bodies, sport organizations, non-profit agencies, entertainment event companies, educational institutions, political organizations, clubs and societies for programs such as promotions, conferences, sporting activities, launching brand image, special events, and general lifestyle.
The unveiler of the product and managing director of the Bank of Industry, Ms. Evelyn Oputu, said CNL is a true representation of the bank's advocacy theme, the paradigm shift, which the bank has been pursuing since 2006.
CNNL represents what we started out preaching in 2006. That is the paradigm shift. When we started the paradigm shift, we recognized that in the Bank of Industry, we recognized that only when we own the productive assets of our country and transform what were the comparative advantages that we have into competitive ones, will we be able to call ourselves free citizens of the world. Most of the time we complain as Nigerian citizens that things are not going well, but we always fail to remember that the changes will only occur when we take pride in ourselves and in what we do. Government representing where CNNL plays. In 2010, a beautiful young lady, she didn't think about her looks, walked into Bank of Industry and wanted to access funds. She said she made hats, but you know, because we are foreign dependent on everything we do, we were quite, you know, we were encouraging, but it was with a little bit of trepidation that we advanced her the 132 million that she took. It's less than 3 years, and we're here. She accounts for 1.2 million of the 60 million that is available. We are hoping that 25% will be just a tip of the iceberg. She came actually for plant and machinery. We are hoping that she will return for additional funds. Why? I'll tell you why. I told you earlier that she represented the kind of customer we'd like to see. 2 reasons. One is that she's been completely committed to what she's involved in. She spends all her time in her business ensuring that she produces quality. I'm wearing the hat here today. It's no different from any that I have worn before, foreign or local. So in terms of quality assurance, she's got it here. The second thing that she does that is pleasing to every banker, she has made every payment that is due on time. She pays the interest, she pays the capital. And that tells you about integrity. It tells you about honor. It tells you about a value-driven company. I'm very happy to be associated with this company. And I urge any one of you who can better her to call on the Bank of Industry. We're there for you.
Then there were tantalizing catwalks up and down the fashion runway. There were also goodwill messages from the Lagos State Deputy Governor and the Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Lagos chapter.
For having a company of this nature unveiling today innovative cars and hats, let's give the company a big round of applause. From what we have just seen from the fashion parade show that we just had, I'm sure we are all convinced that Nigeria can go to places because all the fabrics, the hats, everything are all made in Nigeria. And I'm sure if we have more of these companies coming up, we'll be able to create more job opportunities for our children, our aunties at home. Some of them can't get the white-collar jobs. They are not available. So what we now need these days is to encourage them to go into vocational skills, where they can earn a living and be able to sustain themselves and be self-reliant. I want to say that I was very happy when I heard that the company has on payroll about 62 workers. Imagine if we have more companies like that employing our young ones. Crime will be reduced in the state. We'll have less of tension that we have in the country. People will be well engaged, and they will be able to have a very high standard of living. I want to say that we should patronize companies like Crown Nations Nigeria Limited and other companies like that, and also our locally produced goods. If you look at India, for example, most of the things, even the cars they ride in their country, are locally made. The clothes they wear, they encourage them. So let's start using what we produce, like one of our speakers had told us earlier, that we should produce we should use what we produce, so that we will be proud, of ourselves to say, okay, I have on a made in Nigeria mindset. And with a company of this nature, other companies who can come up when they know the market is there, instead of importing from other countries low quality products. So on this note, I want to congratulate the company once again, and I know the company will go places by the grace of God. I wish you well. Thank you very much.
First of all, I want to congratulate the company, Crown Nations Nigeria Limited, for taking this bold step. And as the Lagos Chamber, we'll go all out to support this initiative and the aims and aspirations of this company as much as we can. This occasion further underscores the fact that against all odds, we can still make the required effort to become self-sufficient as a nation, thereby reducing our dependency on oil and gas. And I appeal to Crown Nations Nigeria Limited to please brand these goods our name, Nigeria.
Mr. Olanrewaju gave a talk on the textile to garmenting value chain, tools for wealth creation.
Talking about wealth. How do we create wealth? Wealth is just value added. If I take something from you, I add some value. By the time I sell it at a higher price. The price at which I bought from you and the price at which I sold it, subtract. Whatever is there is the value you have created and the wealth you have created in the system. Who then creates the wealth? It's the manpower. Even if you have very complete machines,
unless you have human beings to work on it, they can't produce. Even when you use robots, there's somebody who press the button for the robot to move, and you want to stop using the button to stop the robot. So, along the line, to create wealth is the human being. No operations can take place without the human being. Human beings are needed to create wealth, and unless they are employed, they cannot create wealth. Talking about garment industry, as of today, the large companies are not there. Even the small ones we can produce for us. A tailor will need a generator to be able to operate. Ask Crown Nature. We have been in our factory almost 3 times as a member of the association. A lot of time our generators will be running. If really we want to enhance productivity in this country, I want to move forward, the government has to do something to assist us.
The audience was also taken through the cap making process. Crown Nature's Nigeria Limited promised to continue to concentrate on making better headwears, shielding and beautifying every head. This is in line with the company's mission to be the leading manufacturer of the best quality headwears that will satisfy the needs of customers whilst ensuring sustainability of the organization and development of the Nigerian economy. In the last half hour, you've seen how BOI assisted CNL to expand its operations. As you heard in the course of the program, BOI is poised to do more for the company. We implore us all to patronize Crown Nature's Nigeria Limited, especially corporate organizations that spend billions importing caps for promotional activities. You know what? One of the oil companies has already placed order with Crown Nature's for caps to be used for a sports event sponsored by it. By purchasing made in Nigerian goods, we are not only creating jobs, but we are also reducing the country's dependence on foreign goods and conserving our scarce foreign exchange. Join us again next week for another interesting edition. I am Hadiza Olaoshibiko. Goodbye and God bless.